All right, all right. What's going on, party people? This is a little late night talk with y'all. Getting back to my old days when I used to be up here at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. However, it's not 1, 2 o'clock in the morning while I'm recording this, but it's a little late. And plus, I got to get ready to go to bed. Um, what is this? Okay. Uh, because there it goes again. As soon as I start talking with y'all, that cough, I don't know what the deal is. Um, I could be talking with my wife and everybody else, and then I get up here on the video, start coughing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not diseased. That I do know. Well, I just wanted to give y'all an update on what's going on with me this weekend. Didn't do any training. I didn't put out any videos because I was at the Sustainable Notary Conference that Miss Renee, I don't know why I keep saying Renee Denton, the notary doctor, Miss Notary Doctor, had. And it was great. Had a great time, learned a lot of confirmation on some things that I've been sharing with y'all about the importance of starting a business, your LLC. And I'm telling you right now, if you plan on getting business credit the correct way, you're going to have to get you're going to have to get your LLC. You're going to have to do this thing correctly. And she had an attorney there, Joy. I believe if you go to her website, sustainablenotaryconference.com, probably in a couple of days, I believe they're going to be doing the replay because they did record everything. So she talked a lot about it. And me and my accountant, Rob, y'all seen him on the channel. A lot of the things that she was saying, pretty much everything that she said, he has said on the channel about getting an LLC, the purpose of it. The most important thing that people need to understand that S Corp is not an entity. It's just a tax designation that you have 72 days to declare at the beginning of each year or within or right after you form your new LLC. But then there are some tax implications concerning the S Corp that you need to be aware of about payroll and all of that. So if you're not making the money, then you don't really need to be concerned about being an S Corp. You get what I'm saying? You don't need to be an S Corp if you're not making a certain amount of money. And Rob talked about that on the channel. But the bottom line is, if you're going to be for real in this business, you're going to need to get an LLC. If something, and I want to venture, and this is just on me, I want to venture to say, based off of what me and Rob talked about and what the lady Joy, the attorney Joy Hunt talked about, Joy Hunt, Joi Hunt. You can Google her, Joy Hunt. Based off of what her and him was saying, they wasn't there, but I had a conversation this week with Rob and this past week, and then heard her speak. What it sounds like to me, if you are getting business credit and you're not really set up as a business like a LLC, is the business credit really in the business name, or is it in your name doing business as or as a sole proprietor, but it's really under your personal name? That was something that came up in my mind. I was like, if you really need to have your a landline with your phone number in the 411 directory and all of these other things, I'm like, yeah, you might not, somebody might be doing some sleight of hand stuff to get you business credit when you really probably don't qualify. So that's going to be between you and whoever, if you get caught. But it was just a thought in my mind after taking in the information. I'm starting to question people when they're like, yeah, I got all this business credit. Does your business have the business credit, or is it just stuff that they gave you? In other words, they got you credit cards and you're actually commingling funds and stuff. So that's what they talked. That was one of the big things they talked about. But the conference was good, very well put together. Had some flight delays, some flight cancellations. So just all the speakers wasn't able to show. She asked me, could I hop in and take the place for a speaker for one of the sessions? I did on marketing and stuff. So I was up there with Vanessa and Toledo. Had a great time talking, on the panel with them. Great time on the panel with her and Toledo again. Yeah, we was up there. Me, Toledo was up there twice. nice guy. Didn't really get a chance to meet him. Really didn't get a chance to meet a lot of people because things was moving so fast. But everybody was cool, chill. Learned a lot about how people came into the business. So when it comes back to the area again next year, and I told her already that if she needs more help, because I wasn't sure how to help her because this is our first time meeting and I don't like overstepping my bounds. And now I see how I can help her even more, being here in the area and everything. So, if she decides to have it again, I think I'll be able to help her out even more. Um, and all of that. So it was good. It was really, really good. I'm glad that I went. I really am. I really am glad that I went. And they had an online portion. I didn't even realize that until I got there. So it was good. The audio video was good. The vendors was great. Um yeah, everything was good. I'm just thinking here. I'm like, you know, and I just noticed something that I was looking for earlier today sitting over there. But yeah, there it is. I've been looking for 3 hours and I just noticed it. But overall, everything was good. And then later on this weekend, um, my wife, she needed my help. So the first day I went to the conference, I was there pretty much the whole day, went back for the dinner. Y'all saw, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw the pictures and stuff, the videos of people dancing and stuff at the dinner. Had a nice time there. Sunday, didn't get a chance to go there in the morning. But I did go in the afternoon, spent the whole day, the rest of the afternoon there till it ended. And because in the morning my wife needed my help with her student graduation pictures, so I was helping her with that. And just show y'all some of the pictures. Now remember, y'all, I was telling y'all how back in the day I used to do photography and I still got my skills. And that one of the things that I wanted to do, just hadn't really pushed it yet because I've been so busy with everything else, is doing headshots for notaries. And I just wanted to show y'all some of the pictures that I took today on Sunday, for my wife's student who's graduating, her first student to fully finish all 1,500 hours of the cosmetology program and to graduate, and show y'all a few of the pictures that we took. We took like 60 of them. To be honest, there we go. We took 60 of them. And this is Miss Khadijah Bernard, and she did a wonderful job. She is one of the area's best locticians, natural hair stylist, and she wanted to get a cosmetology license. And come July 1st, she'll be complete with the program. Well, actually, she'll be complete before then. That's when they're going to be doing the graduation. And she did wonderful. She hung in there. She had even a deaf in the family, and she pushed through all of that through COVID. I think, yeah, she started before COVID. So through COVID, had to do some online, then back in the salon. I mean, back inside the school. Then we moved to a new salon. During that time when we moved last year, Khadijah was coming to class all during that time, and she hung in there. So I'm very, very proud of her. Like she's a daughter to me, very proud of her. So we, took some time out and took the graduation pictures for her and everything. And this is just what my wife does, and this is what me and my wife do. We make sure we give our students the best, you know. And of course, if I had a actual graduating type training program where you graduated, yes, you would have pictures too of y'all. And this is her with her mannequins. Um, I don't know the style, so I'm not even gonna try to narrate it. And she had her grad glasses on and her uniform and her cap and gown. Yep, we had a wonderful, wonderful time this morning doing the pictures for her. And there's her, Mrs. G. They did great. They did an excellent, excellent job getting Khadijah through this program. pose she picked herself. And then we did this one so she can have some stuff to put up here. I get on TikTok or Instagram and everything, so she can add some captions up there at the top. So, so that's what I was doing this weekend. So I didn't do any training, no notary success system this weekend. This upcoming weekend, I will be doing training. Let me share that. So this upcoming weekend, this is the Notary Success System website. Y'all can see we got the training. So June 25th, we got 2 seats available. The 26th, 2, and then the 20, and then in the afternoon. I'm trying to remember. Might have more. Might have 3 seats available. Because I think somebody had to. Yeah, somebody did. I forgot to update that. So somebody did switch from the 26th to a different date. So I do have I got 3 seats available on this one. On that one. Yep, I got like 3 seats available for that. So go to notarysuccesssystem.com. I forgot to do my little banner thing. Well, y'all will see it. Go to notarysuccesssystem.com and click the links down there, and you can register. And let me throw my banner up here. Boom. There we go. Right down there. So the training has been going great for everybody. So if you're out of town, like I did this morning, look, you got to get your own reservations. I'm not the travel agent. Okay. So look at the video. I talked about that, but we have, the location all set up, ready to go. I'm real excited about this. I'm just sitting here thinking, and I'm tired, y'all. So my pausing is that I'm a little tired and I want to just like fall asleep, but I can't. Not right now. So the training has been going great. I see even more the importance of it. That's why I did a little training this past Friday on the Fritter Friday, because I'm getting phone calls still from people asking these very same questions about, do they need to change the venue? Do they need to stamp? What's going on with the word seal? And y'all know I have these videos out here. The videos are out there, Notary Basic Playlist. You go there, you look in the playlist, Notary Basic Playlist. You will see the videos that are there, and just go through. And like I've shared with y'all before, if you hold on. I forgot to do that. So like I just Googled Griffin Notary seal. And then here's a video from a few months ago, over 1,000 views. I don't even know how long the time period. But notary training. Do I stamp every time I see the word seal? I go deep into understanding seal on the signature line, as it says here. All you got to do is just type in Griffin Notary and whatever topic. Just type it in, and you're pretty much going to find anything that's out there, So the videos are out there. Oh, there it is, 37 minutes. 37 minutes of some good, solid training on the whole point and purpose of the word seal. This is what it's all about, people getting properly educated. Okay. And here at the Notary Success System, we're doing everything we can to help you, but you got to look at the videos. You got to allow yourself to learn, and you got to remember, take notes, all of that, and read your handbooks. People aren't reading their handbooks. People don't have the handbook, and then they're running around scrambling, trying to get an answer, and the answer is right there in the handbook, because if you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? You can't wait till the boom hits or what boom may come for the real estate market. You can't wait for that and then be like, okay, yeah, now I'm ready to go. Then no, you can't be like the three little pigs or the grasshoppers who just eat up everything and they don't store. You got to be like the ants and you got to be prepared. You got to go out there and harvest and and the harvest is the education. And then you go and you store it away. You make your notes, all of that kind of stuff. And then boom, when the time comes, you can go. That's what this is all about. And from there, then you can take in a lot of the stuff that you could learn at the sustainable notary conference on how to grow your business and anybody else who's teaching marketing. Okay, as I've told you, I'm not against marketing. What I'm against is you trying to market and you don't know what the heck you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, why are you marketing? You shouldn't be marketing yourself when you don't know how to do what you're marketing. Okay, you're marketing yourself as a notary. And if you don't know how to do that, then what good are you to anybody? So the other thing I want to talk to y'all about, and I talked to the members about this a couple of days ago, is what's going on out here in the real estate market. Man, and in the description is 6 YouTube channels that I listen to from time to time, or really a lot. And they go over different things that's going on in the real estate market. Some of them are real, some of the people they have just straight to the point short videos. Some people post a couple of times a week, but they have a lot of data. You need to subscribe and listen to them. If you want to join their membership, you can. I think I'm joined with a couple of them, and they give you some very, very good insight on what's going on out here in the real estate market. Like one of the things I learned today, actually, hold on, throat getting a little dry. Hold on. Sorry about that. Throat getting a little dry. So is that, and I talked about this before, but I didn't realize how serious it was. One of the things that's going on right now is that you have investors buying up whole communities. And I talked about that, about how Sachs, was it Sachs or Chase, one of the two, Goldman Sachs, I think it was Goldman Sachs, helped fund, I think it was like $49 million or 40 some million dollars to buy up a whole neighborhood. Now, I was like a lot of people, trying to figure out the market, what's going on, and what part should we be concerned about. And for a lot of us, we was concerned about, hey, the interest rates going up and there might not be any refinance and this, that, and the other. I think the bigger issue now is private companies, foreign and domestic, buying up whole neighborhoods. So in other words, a builder has a they're building a community, and then all of a sudden they sell the whole community, all 15 houses, all 80 houses or whatever, to one individual, some private equity firm or some group, some corporation, and this whole corporation now owns 80 houses. And all they're going to do is rent them out. What you need to understand is that the moment a house becomes a rental property, they're not more likely they're not going to refinance it. Not from a corporate side, corporate people buying it, individuals, investors, yeah, but from a corporate part, so now they're going to take all 80 of those houses and make every single one of them a rental property. They're not refinancing, they're not going to sell it, they're not doing anything. There's no reverse mortgage, there's none of that kind of stuff going on with that property or properties now that they bought them to be a real estate investment for rental. And everybody's in there. 80 families are renting in this whole community. I mean, that is That is mind blowing to think. You driving down the road and you see this beautiful neighborhood, and every single person in there is a renter. And it might not even because, and it's not because they can't afford to buy the home. They can't buy the home because somebody is not trying to sell it to them. Now, with individual investors, and many of you have come across it, they go and let's say it's a military family, and then and they're going to stay here. They're going to retire in your city, but they're going and get deployed or whatever, go transfer to another area. They're like, okay, cool. I'm going over there. They come back, but while they're gone, they rent the property out. Well, during that time, they're like, oh man, I can get a lower interest rate because that's their primary residence. So they will refinance, get a lower interest rate, so that when they come back and the rent is gone, they have the house at a cheaper cost. But when you have institutional investing, institutional home buyers, and that's what they call it, institutional, big institution buy, that really messes the market up. And they have been talking about this for a while. And I just been sort of sitting back listening, and now I have a clear understanding. This is not good. This is what we need to be concerned about as notaries. That if there's no houses to sell, who's the notary for that deal? So you have they have one closing, and they put all the houses into this person's portfolio. Do they have individual? I mean, at the same time, they're like, I wouldn't mind being a notary for that. But the flip side of it is we don't get to refinance or to do closings on those homes anymore because they're off the market. They're just rental properties, and they just raise the rent every year. Maybe if they start losing money, meaning the institutional investor, they start losing money on that property, they'll ditch it, sell it to somebody else or what have you. Sort of like used cars. So the people that's in the description, and I'm too tired to go through, show you all these sites. Look at the sites, click on the links, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified. I would say go back about, excuse me, about 2 months and look at some of the videos from 2 months ago, and they've been warning. They've been giving straight up warnings about this. Those of you who are in crypto, Stephen Van Metre, he's been talking heavily about crypto, him and Minority Mindset. They're freezing accounts. If you didn't notice, they're freezing accounts. They are literally freezing accounts. If you listen to Sachs Realty, he talks about how they're in Reventure Consulting. They talk about how they are actually trying to increase unemployment. And I've talked about this before. I'm telling you, they're going to increase unemployment. And next thing you know, you got a buttload more people trying to be notaries, but there's no houses because institutional investing, they done bought up 2,000 houses in your area, and none of those homes can be refinanced because they're not trying to refinance them because they got them all out there as rentals. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt the economy. And we cannot have a society where every home is a rental, because then what's going to happen with the apartment complexes? So they buy all these residential properties and turn them into turn them into rental properties. What about the people who probably could be moving into an apartment? Because there's some people who probably can't afford to buy a property, but they'll be renting it. They rent a house. But then here's the other issue you have. Let's just be real. People tear up neighborhoods. People who rent sometimes don't respect the property. Just like somebody who borrows your car, they don't necessarily respect it. Next thing you know, you come back, all three out of the 4 tires done been flattened, and you like, these ain't the tires that I bought. And they just went and got some cheap tires to throw in your car, if that, or they come back with your car and it's all dented up. There's no gas in it, any of that. People just mess your stuff up. You get in the car and it smells like just, 17 packs of cigarettes, all of that stuff. And that's not good. So if you're a renter, I'm not trying to come down on you. I know somebody gonna hit me up in the comment, but y'all understand what I'm saying. Some renters don't respect the property that they have because it's not theirs. It's not their responsibility. They're not responsible for fixing it, anything. And if the landlords aren't trying to fix things and you need something fixed, let's just say it's new construction and they did a bad job. So if it's new construction, they do a bad job in constructing the homes, and then there's foundation issues and other issues. And now this private company done purchased these 80 homes that has foundation issues, roof issues, plumbing issues. Who's going to fix it? Because rental landlords do not like fixing stuff. That is not their MO. They want you to just pay the rent, they collect it, they stack it, that's it. And now you done bought a tract of 80 homes and the 80 homes are janky. You're gonna have some problems. You'll be lucky if you get anything fixed. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on, and the notary success system is geared to help you get yourself together so you can go out and do the training. I mean, go out there and do the closing. I told you I'm tired. Go out there and do the closings flawlessly. So if you're in the area, the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, go to notarysuccesssystem.com. Right there, right there, right there. Go there, pick a date that you want. There are times 5 in the afternoon on Saturdays, 8 in the morning on Sundays, and not 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. on Sundays. I think that's all I got for y'all because I'm tired and I got to be at the closing at 8 in the morning. So I'm too tired right now to even prep the documents. And my advice to y'all, never prep when you're tired. It's only 97 pages, so I really don't need to prep this. I don't really need to prep this. But right now, I can't think of anything else that I need to share with y'all except I appreciate y'all. Members, I appreciate y'all. And I'm looking at doing some training this upcoming weekend, the weekend of the 25th, 26th. So be looking out in the community tab. And also, if you didn't see Fritter Friday, check the community tab. The video is in there. And I think that's it for now. I really do. I think that's it. And it's going on at 2 minutes to midnight at the ending of this video, and I am sleepy. I am sleepy. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. I can't think of anything else to share with y'all at the moment. Y'all be good. All right. Peace.